Hello, welcome to Ton TV and the final Greenock Morton weekly update for 2020. There's been a number of changes at the club in the last few weeks, and one of those changes has involved some of the senior players getting involved behind the scenes. I'm therefore delighted to tell you that my special guest today is not just the club captain, he's also now player coach, Jim McAlister.
Jim, I want to talk to you first of all about your new role as player coach. How have you found that?
Yeah, no, it's been pretty interesting. Obviously, the last couple of weeks has been different. We're just here to all kind of help and pull in the same direction. Ultimately, obviously, Anton's kind of steadying the ship after the gaffer leaving, and myself, Midge, and Brian are here to kind of offer our services, be it playing, helping on the training ground, speaking to players and making sure everything's okay. So that's certainly been enjoyable.
How you find working with Anton?
It's been good. Listen, he's been here already 18 months, so that transition in terms of that's pretty easy. What Anton brings to the table with his past experience and stuff like that, and obviously with myself, Midge, and Brian's playing experience, it seems to be a good mix so far. Results and performances have been pretty decent as well. So we keep saying to the lads, as soon as the game's finished, it's put to bed. We focus on the next game. Aye, alright, we've won 2 games and drawn one, but that doesn't mean too much if you go out and lose the next one. So it's important that we're geared up and ready to go against Alloa.
Let's look back at the last game, United. Happy with the result and the performance?
When we came off the pitch at the end, a lot of the boys were actually disappointed that we didn't win the game, but they didn't cut us open. I don't really think Aiden's had a save to make throughout the game, so to lose the goal for a set play was really, really annoying, to say the least. It was a soft goal to concede because they didn't look like breaking us down. I thought our shape was absolutely bang on. They couldn't play through us, and that forced them to try and go round us, and when they went round us we dealt with the crosses, so we were solid in terms of that. But you look past the previous seasons, going to United and getting a point you would probably be happy with.
The build up to the goal itself, coming down the flanks, getting the ball into the box, what do you remember much about it?
Not overly, no. I remember screaming at Cammy for him to set it for a shot at the edge of the box, and just to state the pitch, he couldn't get it under control. And listen, he turns brilliantly inside the box and buys the penalty well, but he comes straight over me and apologises for not setting it. But I'm like, you're just going and won as a penalty, and thankfully Nizzy tucked it away. So listen, that's a part of our play. We look to get the ball wide and get the ball in the box, and when you start getting results for that, it's always positive.
I was watching Nizzy, there was never any doubt he was taking that penalty. He went to grab the ball, very, very confident.
Aye, no, that's what you want. Listen, if boys are happy to go and straight up and put the ball in the back of the net, then let them go. Obviously Nizzy maybe been unfortunate to not have played as many minutes as he would like, but we asked him before the game the other night, go and take your opportunity and make sure you stay in the team. So he certainly done his chances no harm with his performance and obviously the goal.
He's changed his hairstyle a bit as well. He needs to keep that now if he's scoring goals.
Aye, well, I wasn't in on Monday when he first appeared in with it, and
it was great.
I think he's maybe took a bit of a ripping for the boys, but my first thought when I looked at him was a Celtic left back.
Oh yeah, like Sam.
Yeah. So I think that's the look he seems to be going for. I don't know if that's his new hero at Celtic right enough, but no, listen, hey, if it brings good performances and goals for us, I don't care what hairstyle he turns up with.
Let's look ahead to Alloa then. Played them of course before, but getting through on that surface, different kind of game.
It's always tough at Alloa. You look last season, Dundee United going there struggling. This year Dundee have went and struggled. You have to deal with the pitch first and foremost, and add to that they're also a decent team. They play good football, they try and play the right way. So listen, we need to go there with the foundations that have brought us success, and that's been very well organised out of possession, and then when we win it back, giving our forward players the freedom to go and try and win us a game.
One of the things that also happened this week was we drew Dunfermline in the Scottish Cup. What's your thoughts on that?
When cup draws are made, you don't want to, I'm not saying you don't want to draw teams for your own league, but you're already playing them 4 times. You maybe want something a wee bit different, whether it's junior teams or whatever, go and sample something different. But listen, it's Dunfermline, we've already played them this season. I think, have we got them back to back, I think now that with the cup draw as well. So we've got to take confidence with what we've done a few weeks previously, at their place. So it's an opportunity to get in the next round.
No way I'm not mentioning the Dunfermline game and not mentioning your goal, the volley.
Listen, to score's obviously nice, and when it contributes in a win, even better. Whether it's the only one this season, time will tell. But listen, it was all about the performance that day. After given what had happened a couple of days previous, and everyone to a man, subs coming on, even players that weren't involved, everyone was buying into it that day at Dunfermline, and it's kind of kick-started this wee mini run that we've been on.
Well, I hope it's not the only goal of the season for you, because we got this fantastic Twitter celebration that got a lot of feedback. What's the story there?
I was a big wrestling fan when I was a kid, so you never grow out of that. And obviously we're trying to think of ideas of what we could do, so something a wee bit daft and a wee bit of fun. So it's not Stone Cold Steve Austin celebration.
The other side to your role this week as club captain was the laying of the wreath on Christmas Eve. What's the story behind that?
I think I first spoke to, obviously, Leslie Ann, who does the kind of commercial side of things. A fantastic idea given what's went on this year. Everyone knows what we're living through, and so many people have lost their lives through this pandemic. So it was a nice touch from her to come up with the idea, and obviously Harley, the florist, donating the wreath as well. So obviously, whether it's supporters of our club or any other club in Scottish football, the families and different things are clearly in our thoughts, as we end this year.
Well, we've got the video, which we will be getting out with today as well. Jim, thanks for coming in today and talking to us, and have a good new year.
Yeah, thank you. Hope you have a good new year as well, and obviously all the support fellows, Morton supporters and stuff as well, and hopefully going into this new year with a bit of positive news yesterday, that hopefully we can have them back in Caplow in 2021.
Thanks, Jim.
Cheers.
And thank you for joining us on the Greenock Morton Weekly Update. Not just this week, but throughout the year, your support has been absolutely incredible for the club and for the boys at the club as well. We hope you have a peaceful, prosperous, happy and healthy new year from everybody at Greenock Morton Football Club.